So, good morning. My name is Tejas Juneja. I'm from class 4 BSc Data Science, and I will be talking on the topic of tools of NoSQL. So, these will be the topics that we're going to talk about. Welcome to my presentation on NoSQL databases and the tools associated with them. NoSQL databases are an essential part of modern data management, providing flexible and scalable solution for storing and retrieving vast amounts of unstructured and semi-structured data. We will be talking about these tools in the presentation, which will be the Amazon DynamoDB, Cassandra, MongoDB, Neo4j, and Apache HBase. So now let's move on to MongoDB. Uh, it is that something we all know in this semester. It is a document-oriented NoSQL database. MongoDB stores data in a flexible JSON-like documents, making it suitable for a wide range of applications. MongoDB has some tools associated with it, which are MongoDB Compass, MongoDB Atlas, Mongoose, and Robo 3T. So MongoDB Compass is a GUI tool for MongoDB that allows users to interact with their MongoDB databases visually. It provides features like schema visualization, query building, and data manipulation. Now let's move to MongoDB Atlas. MongoDB Atlas is a fully managed cloud-based database service. It offers automated backups, scaling, monitoring, and security features. The next is Mongoose. It is a object document mapper, a ODM, which enables developers to work with MongoDB in an object-oriented way using JavaScript. It provides schema validation, middleware hooks, and other features to streamline MongoDB development. The last but not the least is Robo3D, an open source GUI for MongoDB. It provides similar functionality to MongoDB Compass, allowing users to interact with MongoDB databases through a good interface. So moving on, let's discuss Apache HBase now, which is a columnar database built on top of Hadoop's HDFS. HBase is designed for storing and managing large-scale sparse datasets with high write and read throughput. Like MongoDB have some tools associated with it. HBase also has some tools like HBase Shell, Apache Phoenix, and HUE, Hadoop User Experience. So HBase Shell is a command line interface for interacting with Apache HBase databases. It allows user to execute administrative commands, perform scans, and manage tables. The next is Apache Phoenix, which is a SQL skin over HBase. It enables user to query HBase table using SQL syntax, making it easier for developers familiar with SQL to work with HBase. HUE, Hadoop User Experience, which is a web-based interface for interacting with various components of Hadoop ecosystem, including HBase. It provides features like query editors, job browsers, and clustered dashboards. As we move on, we come to Neo4j. Neo4j is a graph database management system. It is built on a property graph model consisting of nodes which represent entities and relationships, which represents connections between nodes. So the tools of Neo4j are Neo4j browser, which is a web-based interface for interacting with Neo4j databases. It allows users to write and execute cipher queries, visualize graph data, and explore relationships. Next is Cipher Query Language Shell, a command line interface for executing Cipher queries against Neo4j databases. It's useful for scripting and automation. The next is Neo4j Bloom, a graph exploration and visualization tool that allows user to interactively explore relationships in Neo4j graphs. It's particularly helpful for non-technical users to understand complex graph structures. The last but not the least, GraphAware Hume, an enterprise knowledge graph platform built on Neo4j. It facilitates data integration, NLP, and graph analytics. It's commonly used in applications like fraud detection, recommended systems, and knowledge graphs. Now we move on to Cassandra, which is a wide column store and is also known for its scalability, fault tolerance, and high availability. Cassandra is suitable for applications requiring continuous uptime and linear scalability. So in Cassandra, the tools are DataStax Dev Center, CQLSH, Apache Zeppelin. DataStax Dev Center is a visual tool for working with Apache Cassandra. It provides features like query development, schema management, and data visualization. The CQLSH is a short form of Cassandra Query Language Shell, a command line interface for executing queries and managing Cassandra databases. It allows user to interact with Cassandra using Cassandra Query Language, which is CQL. Apache Zeppelin, an open source notebook that supports Cassandra along with other big data technologies like Apache Spark and Apache Flink. It allows user to create and share data-driven interactive documents with SQL, Python, and other such languages. So as we move to our last tool of NoSQL, which is a key value document store, uh, key and is a fully managed NoSQL database service provided by AWS. DynamoDB supports both key value and document data models, as I said, and also offers seamless scalability, performance, and reliability. It also has some tools that comprises of Amazon DynamoDB. The first is AWS Management Console, which is a web-based interface for managing DynamoDB tables, querying data, and monitoring performances. It offers features like table creation, data manipulation, and monitoring dashboards. The second one is AWS SDKs, which is the software development kits for various programming language like Java, JavaScript, Python, and uh, that allow developers to interact with DynamoDB more efficiently. SDK simply tasks like table creation, data insertion, and query execution. Now, DynamoDB streams. It is basically a feature of DynamoDB that captures a time-ordered sequence of item-level modifications in DynamoDB and streams them to various AWS services for further processing. It's used for building real-time data processing pipelines, change data captures, and triggering events based on databases. Now we move to the uh, to basically summarize. Let's compare these NoSQL databases based on their key features and use cases. So first we talked about MongoDB, which is ideal for flexible schema design and real-time analytics. Next, we talked about Apache HBase, which is suited for large-scale and sparse datasets and low-latency applications. The next is Neo4j, which is best for highly connected data and graph-based applications. The next we spoke about was Cassandra, great for high availability, fault tolerance, and continuous uptime. And the last that we talked about was Amazon DynamoDB, offers fully managed NoSQL service with automatic scaling and high performance. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that NoSQL databases provide powerful solutions for handling diverse data management needs in modern applications. Whether you're dealing with highly connected data, real time analytics, large scale datasets, or high availability requirements, there's a NoSQL database and corresponding tools to meet your needs. Thank you.